Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss about the EPC 03 file of Bachelor's of Education first year, that is reading and reflecting on textbooks. In this book review file, we are going to review 10 books of your courses or your graduation courses or your PG courses. You can choose one of them and you have to write a review on 10 books, 10 different books. So I'm going to show some examples that will help you how to write a book review. So our first book is Fundamentals of Educational Psychology, that is Bachelor's of Education's subject of first year. You will read in first year of your graduation. Next, this in this book you have to write about the book number 1. There are the names of the book, author's name, publisher, edition, page numbers, and ISBN number, chapters, prices, subject code, and printed at which place. So you can write any of the things that you would like about the book or that is necessary to be pointed out from the book. So next is description of the book. As here you can see in the description of the book, we wrote about which student can read this book, and this book contain about what particular matter and subject. And in the content of the book you can write about how was it content, and that is how many chapters, how it is pages, print, layout. And further you can write about any of the qualities that you would like about the book. And you can add also different headings, as I didn't mention any heading particularly, but you can write headings differently. Now there is the evaluation tool for the book. In this you will see there is the ratings chart which I made about the book based on its index, layout, chapters, content, textbook reference, bibliography is present or not, or information is accurate or not, size and format of the print is good or not. And this is conclusion. You can give it a overall rating by adding the few points that you are given on above three ratings. You can pause the video and see your review or write it down on your notebooks. Next is merits and demerits of the book. You can also write the merits and demerits of the book differently. What is good about the book, what is bad about the book, what changes you have to made, you can put it in the suggestion box. So the book number 1 review is done. Now let us move on the second book, that is Philosophical Sociological Foundation of Education by N.R. Swaroop Saxena. Now this is going to be a book number 2. As you can see, there are details which are similar to the book number 1, that is book's name, author's name, publisher, edition, ISBN number, etc. You can add further details as you would like to, and you have to read this book first. Then you can write a review in a much better way than copying, pasting or thing. So next is description of the book, same as the book number 1. What does this book describe, and which subject it is related to, and which your student can read it. Okay. Next is evaluation of this book, is also the same way. Like you have to write the title, author, publication here also, and then make a table and write and give it as ratings or points according to its content, about its chapters, content, bibliography, and size and format of print, and then give it a conclusive rating. Conclusion, in the end of the book you can write about overall book, how it is, how it was to read that book. नेक्स्ट इज कंटेंट. कंटेंट एज यू कैन सी, कंटेंट में चैप्टर लिखे हुए हैं मैंने, उसमें क्या क्या दिया हुआ था अबाउट फिलोसफिकल थिंकर्स, इंडियन एज वेल एज फॉरनर्स. देन ऐड अबाउट मेरिट्स एंड demerits of the book. Merits, that is containing the detailed index of the content, and demerits is also does not have any picture और वर्ड मीनिंग्स फॉर डिफ़िकल्ट सजेशंस में यू कैन से दैट डिमेरिट्स का हम सजेशन बना के लिख सकते हैं कि हमें ये चीज़ इसमें और अच्छी करनी चाहिए थी. You can pause the video and write it down. Next is third book is Contemporary India and Education, that is Professor Ram Bihari Lal and Sunita Palod. This is book number 3. So you can see here all the details, and I am not repeating the same thing, but you have to look it further for getting an overview how a book review is written. If you like this content, you can share it with your friends or classmates so that they can also get some help through this video. You can read it down that in this book there is content related to historical history of education in India. And here I also add some few headings, fonts and pages. How was font is of appropriate size, it is neither too short or nor too big, pages are white printed in black ink, and pages are soft to touch. Next is having the book like Contemporary इंडिया एंड एजुकेशन एवेल्यूएशन में सेम टेबल आप हर बुक के लिए यूज़ कर सकते हैं, बस आपको उस बुक के अकॉर्डिंग उसको रेटिंग देनी पड़ती है। जैसे कि हर बुक में बिब्लियोग्राफी नहीं होती है, हर बुक में इंडेक्स ठीक से नहीं दिया होता है, हर बुक का प्रिंट अच्छा नहीं होता है, पेजेस अच्छे नहीं होते हैं। एंड कंक्लूजन में आप ओवरऑल बुक का बता सकते हैं कि आपको टोटली बुक कैसी लगी है। नेक्स्ट इज़ हैविंग द मेरिट्स ऑफ दिस बुक। मेरिट्स में आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पॉइंट लिखें तो अच्छा होगा, क्योंकि एग्ज़ामिनर भी चाहेगा कि आप बुक में ज़्यादा अच्छाइयाँ ढूंढें ना कि बुराइयाँ, क्योंकि डीमेरिट्स अगर ज़्यादा होंगी तो ऐसा लगेगा कि आपको वो बुक पसंद ही नहीं है। सो ऐसा ना करें, ट्राई करें कि आप मेरिट्स ज़्यादा ढूंढ सकें और डीमेरिट्स कम ढूंढें। सजेशन में आप लिख सकते हैं जो बुक में आपको अच्छा नहीं लगा है या आप बदलना चाहते हैं, सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं। नेक्स्ट बुक इज़ टीचर टीचिंग इन टेक्नोलॉजी। दिस इज़ माय फेवरेट बुक as this is related to how we will use teaching aids during the teaching in the schools, and it also contains some methods of teaching. How will you teach in your school? This is our book number 4. That is going to be a good book. If you read it clearly, you will see that this book is interesting, and further, it contains some flowcharts or diagrams. This is the merit of the book. Next is content. Now, time to book evaluation. Evaluation is according to your wish, which rating you want to give to that book, what type of the book you will love to read it again or not, how was it pages, merits. Merits में everything you can mention about its index, flowcharts, diagrams, detailing chapters, and MCQ questions, exercises. Demerits is mostly same for all books, as these books are literally black and white, which leads to boringness, uninteresting. You can say it that there must be some colors to it.